Welcome back to the Baltimore Flockcast, the #1 Ravens podcast in the world, self-proclaimed. But we rock with it. I had a guy, he came to my work and he was like, "Yeah, I listened to your first ever episode, and you said you're the #1 Ravens podcast in the world." Like that's pretty big for the first episode.
Hey, bro.
You know,
You gotta shoot for the stars.
and there's not many. There's like 6.
No,
which
yeah,
is really
I
weird.
used to listen to the Lounge. Lounge.
Yeah, that's like the actual Ravens.
Yeah,
podcast,
and that's like I used to listen
which
to
is
that.
strange.
There was another one. I don't know. I don't really listen to a lot of sports podcasts anymore. I like to read articles and whatnot.
Yeah, I wasn't a big sports podcast guy. I guess I was back in the day.
Yeah.
I loved the fantasy footballers when I was younger.
Yeah.
And then after a while, I got to a point where I started I won my league like twice. I was like, I'm smarter than these guys.
Absolutely,
I don't need
yeah.
them.
I feel like that sometimes in fantasy.
I still feel like that, honestly.
But like by mid season, I'm rocking and rolling.
Yeah, my team's either terrible or it's.
Oh
working.
yeah, absolutely. No, but this is the #1 Ravens pod, dude. That's for sure.
Yeah, and also very happy this name worked out. Like the Flockcast.
Yeah,
like
dude.
that's
a dope
you'd
name.
think it'd be taken.
Yeah, you would.
I will give out credit though. There is a Ravens podcast. I think they're called just the Flockcast, but it is a Spanish Ravens podcast. So shout out to the
You guys
the
should
true
collab.
Flockcast.
Collab.
I don't think we can. My Duolingo score is 11 for Spanish. I didn't even say your name, but this feels weird because you've been on the show before, but you haven't for the rebrand. So I guess welcome back, but also welcome for the first time ever, Bam Jacobs to the podcast.
Thanks for having me again, dude.
If it's your first time listening, Bam's a comedian. Just won the #1 comic and was Harrisburg.
I'm the
Pennsylvania.
world's best comedian.
Yeah. Dave
I just
Chappelle
have to
took
do
notes
that.
from this guy.
Nah, yeah,
Everything you saw on the Chappelle show came from him.
trying my best, dude. We're all trying our best, dude. Self-proclaimed over here, but not happy. Dude, listen, I might be a stand-up now, but I've been a Ravens fan my whole life.
Yeah,
almost. I'm ready, dude. I'm ready to break down this. This team has a lot to talk about, bro.
It feels good to just say this too. It's Buffalo Hate Week.
Yeah.
It sounds, I don't know, I love saying that every week. Whoever we're playing, it's their hate week. I'm not letting my girlfriend have buffalo sauce. No wings unless they're Honey Old Bay. I guess we'll talk about that later, maybe.
Yeah.
Because fuck Buffalo. Oh, god damn it.
No,
I doubled up. Oh.
Immediately, I'm just
Man.
I thought we can't cut.
I'm not supposed to cuss on the show. I might
Will you
edit that.
bleep it or
I might just leave it. I don't
Yeah.
know. That was the first ever bad
Damn.
one.
See, we can't start off like
Man.
I can't.
And that was in the beginning of the episode.
Yeah,
That is
just
tragic.
bleep it. Listen, it's been Buffalo Hate Week since
bringing it out.
January of whatever 19th. Whenever I've literally hated them since that week.
And I feel bad for Mark Andrews. I talked about it in the last episode, and I guess we can go about it in depth a little bit more. But I really hope, and I think Mark's gonna have a big revenge game, and it sucks because most of the city hates ball.
Yeah.
Most of Baltimore.
Well,
just
I mean,
hates
if
Mark
you're a
right
real Ravens fan, I mean, listen, Mark dropped a
That was awful.
game. I mean, listen, a huge pass, dude. It wasn't a game ceiling. It would have tied the game.
with the overtime.
I know.
Yeah.
So it's all right.
Yeah.
It sucked. But a lot of guys mess up in that game. Listen, I'm not a Lamar hater at all. I love Lamar, but Lamar couldn't. Did he play his best game of the
He
season
had
in that
some
game?
mistakes,
No, he
too.
didn't. So it's this is a common thing. We got to get past. But dude, all we got to worry about right now is Buffalo Week 1. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people get caught up in last playoffs, the playoffs. This season, we got to get through Week 1, get through the regular season. But yes, it's a good chance for Mark to have a nice little bounce back game, even
especially with Likely out.
Yes,
That's why I'm
that is big.
the gods kind of just made everything work out for Mark.
Yes.
Unfortunately, Isaiah Likely got hurt. I'm not saying it's a good thing, but it kind of is a good thing for Mark Andrews.
Well,
let's be
good,
honest.
Yeah, good for his target share this week.
Yeah.
I mean, he'll be fine. Likely will be fine in the long run.
Yeah.
But
Big fan. This sounds weird. Big fan of his wife's TikTok. She posts content that gets my girlfriend more into the Ravens because she's like, I love Isaiah Likely. Should I get him on my fantasy team?
Oh, that's dope.
And I had to tell her
That's big.
he's hurt right now.
Oh, yeah.
Probably not.
Should have lied to her. You're in the same league as her. You're like,
Yeah.
oh yeah,
It's a great pickup.
First round actually.
But so Mark's revenge. I think I said on the last episode. I don't care. I'm gonna repeat it again. I think it's possible this dude comes out with 2 touchdowns, maybe 100 yards. Yards aren't the biggest Mark stat, but he's more of a touchdown guy.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, especially last year. I mean, this is the most touchdowns he's had in this season, I believe.
Yeah, 11, which is weird because everyone, you think of last year, and you're like, man, he had a terrible year. It was an awful start.
It just ended, but he led the
Terrible
league in
start.
touchdowns for a tight end, definitely.
Yeah,
by the end of the season.
11 touchdowns, I think.
I mean, yeah. So again, that'd be great. What you're saying, a big game for Mark. I think even if he just has a couple big catches, that's enough revenge for him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Dude, move the chains a couple times, score, fine. Dude, I think Mark would agree, dude. Just get out of there with a dub. That's the real revenge.
Of course, but deep down, he
Yeah.
wants to make a big catch. Let's be honest.
Without a doubt, he should want to.
I haven't looked at the weather, but it would also be very poetic if it was raining
It was, like,
too,
raining, yeah.
because of course the wet gloves.
Yeah.
I don't know if true or not true. He said it. We're gonna
I
trust
mean,
him. I love you,
I
Mark
believe him.
Andrews. So
I believe him.
we'll go with it.
It was a bad drop. It happens.
Oh,
We're moving on.
Yeah, we're moving on. But no, we talked about one quote he had. I'm gonna bring up another one. I love how he talks about it. He said, "It's impossible to adequately express how I feel. I'm absolutely gutted by what took place. I'm devastated for my teammates, coaches, and Ravens fans." That's like not normal for players just to say like how messed up they are. Usually they're like, that happened. We're moving on to the next game.
Yeah,
This man's literally saying, "I'm gutted. I'm like dying over this."
Yeah, and it was like
That's
after.
different.
Was that wasn't directly
Yeah, that
after the quote? That was like this
Yeah,
off season.
I think that was right in the beginning of training.
Yeah,
camp.
that was like June or July. He said that, and I was like, dang, it's like reopening the wound almost, but it's like, damn, he's been stewing over this.
Yeah, like you just picture him at home, like in a dark
and not
room,
to mention,
just
there was like talk about trading Mark Andrews and like
I hate that.
him coming, not him.
But it is a
know.
contract year.
It's
so,
a contract year for him and likely. Am I right about
Yeah.
that? So it's like, this is a big year just for the Ravens. Besides the individual guys, like got a lot of guys on contract year.
Lamar needs to get extended too,
Yeah.
which I feel like happens every other year now, which is kind of getting weird.
Well, I mean, that's just the quarterback.
I
Right
know.
now. It's
It
like,
sucks.
I mean, he held out for that deal, and within the
Yeah.
time, by the time he signed it, he was the highest paid for like a couple weeks before
Yeah.
somebody else, like I forget who it was, but like
That
it
was
Goff or somebody? I don't
Such a wild offseason. I remember thinking back, like, I love Lamar. I do not want him to go. But if he has to go, I just had the thought, like, maybe we can get Jameis Winston and just pray.
Well,
Like,
if
that'd
you
be
remember
fun.
at the time, like
Yeah.
C.J. Stroud was in the draft, and people were like,
Yeah.
"Maybe we could," and I'm like, "I hate this.
No.
No, I don't want this."
Yeah, I
in my
never
life."
wanted Lamar to leave, but if we had to get like a filler quarterback, Jameis is the guy.
Well,
He's
Jameis,
so much
of
fun,
course.
dude.
Jameis
I
is
love
the
Jameis
man.
Winston.
Eat a dub.
This is
Yeah.
off topic, but I said it last episode, and I just want you to think about it because it's awesome. So, of course, Joe Flacco's 41. Imagine next
That's
year.
crazy.
Obviously, I don't think anyone's going to want him to start. Joe's great, but he's very old.
Yeah.
Last ride, backup quarterback in
I'm
Baltimore.
down for it.
That's just
Come in
so
here,
poetic.
take Cooper Rush's job. I'm
Yeah,
down
cut
for this.
Cooper Rush.
Listen, I love Joe, dude. Joe's my guy, man.
That would just be
I
so
love Joe.
cool.
Like even going back to when we drafted Lamar, like if you go
I was
back,
upset. I'll be honest.
well, I mean, when we drafted,
I
I
love
wasn't
Joe.
upset when we drafted Lamar, but I remember going into that season, like mock drafts and everything. Early in that process, like right after the 2017 season ended, there was like mock drafts like all over the place. There was some with like us taking Baker at 16, and I was like, I hate
it,
this. I
yeah.
hate anything. But I always held firm, like, yo, if we got Lamar Jackson, that's a little bit of a different story.
That
I'll
was
never
just such a
forget, dude,
Flacco
when
guy.
we
Yeah.
traded that pick.
Yeah.
Of course, dude. Like I was a Flacco guy too, man. Of course, you love Joe.
I was in denial. I was like, he's got 10, 15 more
Well,
years.
Look at him, dude. I mean, he's proven that he can
That's
still
true.
play in the NFL. I mean, but he was never at that point. It was not going up for Joe Flacco anymore.
Yeah,
like,
no.
I mean, that was it, and that's fine. We got our guy.
Yeah, it worked out for.
I mean,
I guess
Joe
both.
won a Super Bowl winning
Yeah.
MVP quarterback.
He's
He's
good.
the only guy that can say that in
Yeah.
Baltimore right now. Until this season, bitch. I'm sorry.
It's okay. We might put up a slight warning. I don't care. But
All
it's
right,
okay.
I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah, honestly, you're doing better than me. I have 2, you have 1.
Dang. All right, we should do a tally. All right.
Yeah, I'll put it up. There we go.
Nah, but all right, stay on topic because
Yeah.
I could just go off the cuff on it.
Okay, so rookie impact. I guess we'll talk about Mike Green and Malachi Starks. Mike Green, like statistically, you're going to see an impact. This dude will probably have a sack or two,
Oh, yeah,
but
I think-
unfortunately, like Malachi, like, what can you do? It's
Well,
not like he's going to get an interception.
okay,
There's
so-
a chance. But
Yeah, but I think that when you really break it down, I bet Malachi Starks has a bit of
Of
more of an
course.
impact just because of how he's going to open things up for
Yeah.
Hamilton. I mean, let's be real, dude. Like, if we don't have Hamilton, I don't know that we even pick Malachi. Because,
Yeah.
dude, drafting a true free safety to let Kyle Hamilton doesn't even play. Dude, Kyle Hamilton is the most unique defensive player in the
I love
NFL.
Kyle
So it's like having a true, good, strong free safety lets him. Because last year we were just in the weeds every week because we didn't have anybody.
Mhm.
Because I'm not even saying his name. Was it Marcus Williams?
Yeah.
I almost forgot his
I
last name.
bought his framed signed jersey, and then he just forgot how to play football
I was
ever
really.
since.
He had
I
flashes of being great here though. Like he
Until
was
I
really
got that
good at
framed
times.
jersey.
When he first got here, he had like
He
4
was amazing.
picks in like 5 games, breaks his hand.
Yeah,
He had
got
like
hurt.
anyway, all of him. But dude, Malachi Starks, I think actually will probably have the bigger impact. But
yeah. But like the
but-
casual fan, like my grandma, when she checks the stats,
Yeah.
I don't think she checks stats, but let's say she does
Yeah.
because she's a ball knower.
Mike Green though, dude, listen. The
I love
ceiling
it so much.
I'm hyped about him, definitely. But
I had him in before the rebrand when I had the Storf Speaks podcast. We had a mock draft episode, and I had Mike Green going number 8 in the draft.
Yeah, no,
and the Ravens got him in the second round. That is amazing.
It's reminiscent, not exactly the same, but like the Eagles just got Jalen Carter.
Yeah,
so it's like
we finally got.
It feels like the rich getting richer with both of those, like two great defenses adding players that are falling for stupid reasons, But not like
not going into the reason.
No.
He's clear. He's free.
If we're gonna get into the rookie impacts, I mean, Tyler Lute might have the biggest rookie impact.
That's true.
For real,
dude might be scoring some points.
I mean, he might,
And Tyler, I'm waiting for you to answer my DMs. I've sent you about 3. My first episode we ever did on the show was breakdown kicker
I saw
film
it.
analysis.
I saw it. I listened to some of the first 2.
And unfortunately, I was more of a Hoyland guy, so maybe I take that back. We want you on the show, Luke.
Well, I mean, if they drafted him, I feel pretty confident about him. But dude, like kicking in the NFL is just getting so kickers are so good right now, dude.
Yeah,
it's like they're
everyone's
bad but good. It's like
yards.
Every week you'll see people missing extra points, but you just look at the preseason. We just had a dude hit a 70-yard field goal. Brandon Aubrey feels like he's on his way to be the next Tucker. Kind of feels like he has that trajectory
on the field, hopefully.
Yeah, but anyway.
Yeah, I love you, Mike Green. I wanted to go to the Jimmy Seafood thing, but I'm poor, so hopefully I'll find you somewhere else. That sounded weird, but I met Terrell Suggs when I was like a little kid in a Subway.
Jimmy's?
No, okay. Just randomly in a subway in Owings Mills.
That's dope. Was it like he was just at the Subway?
Yes, okay. I'll be honest. It was Ravens training camp afterwards. We were eating some Subway. My mom was like, "That's a giant Hummer with spinners," and I was like,
"We're in Owings
obviously,
Mills. Who could this be?
That might be a football player, And then in comes Terrell Suggs, and it was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's dope. I met Haloti Nada at a Verizon store, but it was like
wild.
But it was like a signing. He was like signing autographs at Verizon.
Yeah, I was gonna say he should probably never step foot in that store because you don't want to ever go to a Verizon store. That's a terrible waste of time.
Unless Haloti Nada's there, dude. That was literally. I don't know that I've ever been in one before or since.
That is true. Oh, this is a random take, but I think there's a possibility that Josh Allen has a slight hangover. Think about this. Dude just won MVP coming off that high. And he just got married to I don't even know her, but some famous actress lady.
Yeah. He's had a big offseason.
Everyone.
He just robbed Lamar of his MVP.
That too.
I mean, I can't even start with that, but anyway.
These guys are athletes, but they're human beings. That's a lot going on to be locked in for week 1.
So I think that Josh Allen and Lamar are just in a similar boat. They're just great players, and they're going to be great. I don't expect, I know what you're saying. Yeah, I could see it. Well, I think more is put on Josh Allen at this point. I mean, he just doesn't have the help in Buffalo right now.
Yeah, I looked at their depth chart. Their receiving core is not good.
It's not good at all. Like, literally, they had, Amari Cooper at least last year. Yeah. He ain't even there anymore.
This year, the replacement's like Josh Palmer. Oh.
Yeah, Josh Palmer. Who, again, he's been an interesting option in fantasy, at times, but, they're just kind of letting it be like, hey, Josh, let's see what Josh can do. James Cook is a pretty good. That's the best running back they've had in a long time.
James Cook is great.
But I'm not afraid of the Buffalo Bills. I wasn't afraid of them when they beat us in the playoffs, though, either. I was like, it was kind of a crapshoot at that point. I'm like, we whooped them.
And playing in Buffalo isn't as scary if it's not snowing.
Yeah.
It's going to be pretty hot. I'm not super worried about it.
I'm not. No, that weather's not going to be an impact. No. Definitely. I mean, I think it's going to be. I think we'll probably. Are we the favorites right now?
They are by a point and a half.
Well, they got the home team, so that's not surprising. But it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a close game. I don't expect us. I mean, think about us against the Chiefs last year. We looked pretty good, but then we kind of crapped the bed against the Raiders.
Yeah,
it takes a couple weeks for teams to get in their groove sometimes. Yeah, look at the Bengals every year of their existence.
Yeah, they're trying to fix that because they actually played everyone in preseason, so that might be different.
I mean, that's huge. That's a huge thing for them, though. It's like every year they're one of the best teams, but offensively, but they're 2-4 and they're digging out of a hole every season.
Their games, it's like 42-35. Yeah, come on.
I mean, dude, I'm a Joe Burrow truther too, dude.
I got him and Chase in fantasy this year, so I'm on board with Joe Burrow.
Absolutely, I love the Ravens, but I can still acknowledge, dude, Joe Burrow is a beast.
Yeah,
I don't love the moves, dude. I mean, dude, Jalen Ramsey's in this division. I'm not gonna act like he's Jalen Ramsey still, but dude, I've liked some of the moves the Steelers made. I think Minka Fitzpatrick leaving is actually probably more beneficial to us.
That was
getting Ramsey.
Really questionable,
but. I mean, I still, Aaron Rodgers, I'm never going to sleep on Aaron Rodgers. I've seen Aaron Rodgers. I'm not going to sit here and be like, he's going to be an MVP. No. But, dude, look at his numbers last year. They weren't bad. Similar to Russell Wilson, though. Russell Wilson goes to his last year in Denver. He had 24 touchdowns, 6 picks. That's not even bad. And look at Aaron Rodgers last year. He had like 25-ish touchdowns, 8 picks. It's just weird that he throws so many picks. Weird, like he sucks. He's not Aaron Rodgers, but he's better than Joe Flacco.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
I
He's
can
like he's
agree with
better
that.
than Joe Flacco. He's better than at least 10 quarterbacks in the league. He's better than starters right now. I'd rather have him than like put it down. I'd rather him than Michael Penix this year.
Oh, yeah.
I'd rather have him Michael Penix this year.
I'm not a Penix guy at all.
I'm not even not a Penix guy. I'm just saying I'd rather put my trust in a 40-something-year-old Aaron Rodgers with DK Metcalf and a Mike Tomlin that knows how to coach a team to at least be 500.
Yeah, that's for sure.
They're gonna. Let's be real, dude. They're probably gonna beat us a game. We just.
I refuse.
Okay, listen. Let's be realistic though.
It might happen.
Dude, what's our record against them in the last like 10 games?
Not good.
Not good.
Not good at all.
Sorry, I go on 10.
It's okay.
Right.
It's okay. But this Bills game, this might be an AFC Championship preview.
It could be.
I hope that the Chiefs aren't in it just for the whole NFL, like the people that say it's rigged for Taylor Swift. I hate that so much.
I do too, but I mean, like, I don't believe any of that crap. I'm not.
So dumb.
If you really believe that crap, then don't watch it.
Yeah.
If you really think it's rigged, then just don't watch it.
It's like it's such a weird cop out. I hate that.
Like,
and also, if it's rigged, why would they rig it for a small market? Kansas City is not going to make the league money. Yeah. New York, any city, LA, no, it's not happening. Yeah, hopefully this is the AFC Championship preview. I like the Bills. I know it's Buffalo.
I don't have a problem with
don't mind them.
I mean, to be honest, I like John Allen. Like, it's hard for me to sit here and be like, I like him. But I'm a fan of him. I'm a fan of him. I've never had a problem with the Bills because the Bills were never really good growing up. They were never like a good team. They've been good recently. And
it's a weird thing, at least I've noticed. A lot of like the older demographic, when the Baltimore Colts left, like the people are now 50, 60 years old. For some reason, they were Bills fans. I guess because the Bills were good.
Well, they had a
in that era.
In the 90s.
Like, my uncle was a Bills fan for when the Ravens weren't in existence. Which is weird.
I had like an uncle that was a Packers fan, uncle that was Niners. You know, it's a bunch of bandwagons here in Baltimore because we had to be.
Yep. Right. I wanted to bring this up because I kind of forgot. Joey Bosa's on the Bills. I totally forgot. I was going to
bring that up.
That is wild.
Because
just want to remind you guys.
He's immediately got to be at least one of their best defensive. I mean, like he's going into like year 10 probably, so he's not like a young dude or anything.
But he's not that old.
No, he's not. I mean, no, it's a good addition for them. I mean, dude, going back to 2016 when he was drafted, it's when we got Stanley.
Yeah.
I wanted Bosa, man. That was a great draft. That was like Bosa, Ramsey, Zeke. And I was like, dang, we're going to get someone. And I was very disappointed when we got Ronnie Stanley because
getting a lineman's never.
Like, I wanted Tunsil. And the whole Tunsil thing happened.
Yeah, and the gas mask.
I think it all worked out, though, because Tunsil has been good, but Stanley's been good, too, man. Stanley got hurt, and he had a rough run. But I think last year he was back to form. I'm pretty happy with Ronnie Stanley.
I'm a big Ronnie Stanley guy.
Yeah, dude, Ronnie's the man. Ronnie's homie.
We would love to have him on the show. That'd be great.
The world's best Ravens podcast.
I would love to interview a lineman. That would be kind of sick. Linemen don't get enough love. I almost said I love the big boys, but that sounds a little odd, so we're not going to say that one.
That's funny.
But I guess we'll do this little segment here because it is Buffalo Hate Week. You know what beef on weck is? That's like their thing, their sandwich.
Is weck like...
it's the bread.
Yeah, the bread is like, it has seeds in it or something.
It's like their version of pit beef, but it's not good.
Okay.
I just wanted to talk about this. Beef on weck is trash.
Yeah, beef on weck.
Your city's trash. I actually really like it. I don't mean that.
Well, let's be real. All right, if we're just gonna be real here, though, like Buffalo wings,
they're so good. But no,
they really nailed it.
I'm gonna lie to myself here. Actually, no, I'm not gonna lie. Let's be honest. If you're getting wings, you're not ordering Buffalo wings. You're getting Honey Old Bay.
Honey Old Bay is good. I'll be honest though. I'm a Buffalo man. I like
this
hot
is not good for Buffalo.
I like hot sauce, but I don't need. Listen, I got to be a man of truth. I hate Buffalo Bills, but you're talking about wings here.
That's true.
If it was Cincinnati week, I'd be talking crap about the Cincinnati chili.
Yeah, it's terrible.
But let's be real. Okay, listen. You show me a crab cake and you give me a plate of nasty wings. Ew, dude. Keep the wings. Give me that crab cake.
That's true.
Give me that crab cake.
That's a better argument.
Give me that crab cake, dude.
But at least we got them. Pit beef is definitely better.
Pit beef
is
good. Yeah.
I'll at least say this. This is how un-American Buffalo is, at least. So beef on weck is, what's it? I wrote down a little note here. Oven roasted. Meanwhile, pit beef is charcoal grilled. How American is that? Yeah, dude, you guys say you're an American city? Come on, man.
It's all smoky up in there with the yeah, dude. You guys suck.
But we got to do a quick ad read. This is the first time ever. Wow. Big news. Okay. So I want to get this one right. So are you in the DMV? Delaware, Maryland, Pennsylvania? That's what the V is for. But do you guys want to start a show, but you don't have the spot? Need studio space and editor? The stable of Swayze Studios is the best studio known to mankind. So hit up Swayze Studios on Instagram for rates today.
This is Swayze Studios.
Yeah. If you guys didn't know, this is the stable that we're in right now. I probably should have said that. So take a little look, I guess. Looks pretty cool. You can put up your own backdrop, maybe work out some details with the guy.
There's spiders in this helmet.
Yeah, you got some nice memorabilia around here.
Yep. It's a nice
pretty cool
studio.
spot. Yeah. Back to the show. Man, I felt cool to read an ad, can't lie. No, I shouldn't say that, but I read a questionable ad. I won't say what it was on my old podcast, and almost got me fired from my job. So this is a lot better. I will say that. This is pretty neat here. Derrick Henry is 1,316 yards away to getting into the top 10 rushing yard leaders of all time.
I did hear that. I forgot that. That's big.
Very
so we're going to see that this year, basically. We're about to see Derrick Henry. That's big for him, man. I mean, listen, Derrick Henry fits like a glove here in Baltimore, dude. Like, I don't know that there's a team that he should. There's some guys that just should be Ravens, and he's always been a guy. Honestly, DeAndre Hopkins was a guy I always wanted to be a Raven. Clowney, I'm happy Clowney was a Raven. There's awesome guys that I just always wanted to be Ravens, and Derrick Henry might be the number one dude on that.
He was one of my favorite players in college of all time.
Oh, yeah, you're
big Alabama guy.
Florida State.
That game was awful. Well, it's not about Florida State, but Derrick Henry, man. Oh,
I'm not even.
It happened late in his career, but it's great that he's here now.
Oh, yeah. I mean, so Derrick Henry can definitely pass that milestone. But, I mean, dude, without going on, I don't want to direct the conversation. We got a great backfield, dude. Might just be the best backfield in the NFL.
Keaton Mitchell, Rasheen Ali. Don't even forget about Justice Hill still alive.
Like, there's other guys to compete with Derrick Henry. Like,
and Lamar runs the ball, too.
But you are going to tell me that the Eagles are other guys that have that depth at running back. Like, behind Derrick Henry, dude, you put behind Derrick, Keaton Mitchell could be a starter on the NFL team. Yes. You're not going to tell me Keaton Mitchell couldn't go to Jacksonville and be their starter week one.
Yeah.
Like, literally. Same with I'm not going to sit here and say Rasheen Ali definitely, but dude,
yeah, he could.
Preseason, he looked good this preseason at least.
Yeah.
He's going to be interesting to the fold. I'm excited about the backfield.
Yeah, very excited. I just want to also point this out here. With Derrick Henry getting in the top 10 of the all-time rushing yard leaders, I want to pull up his resume and say how Derrick could possibly all around just be one of the greatest running backs of all time. So high school, his 4-year skid, this dude had 12,124 yards. 153 touchdowns.
That's 3,000
in 48 games.
3,000 yards a year.
That's absurd, dude.
That's insane.
His senior year, he had 4,261 yards and 55 touchdowns. Yeah, that's like a quarterback stat line.
Well, Derrick Henry has the same measure. He's like the same height and width. He's the same measurements as like Von Miller. Seriously, it's like Von Miller. He's also the same measurement.
Donald Trump.
I was about to say, yeah, he's also like Donald Trump running down the field, which is insane.
Yeah. Interesting to think about, too. You move it up to college, 3 years. Obviously, he didn't start all 3 years, but 3 years, he had 3,591 yards, 42 touchdowns, and 39 games played. His junior year, when he won Heisman, 2,200 yards, 28 touchdowns. Absurd again. And then you look at the NFL, 1,100 yards, 11 and a half, we'll say that, 106 touchdowns, and 136 games played. This guy is a GOAT.
I mean, already a 2,000-yard rusher. Very well could have done it last year. He was very close last year to doing it. Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and predict that he's going to do it this year, but he could do it again this year. He's going to be on the cusp again. I don't think...
We'll probably just be too good and like, all right, we'll bench the guys against the Steelers.
So what I just said, like, we have such a deep running back. It's also, like, hard to extrapolate that. But time out, going back to what you said something about him in college.
Yeah.
He wasn't a starter his freshman year. I mean, that surprised me. Who was? Was it like Sony Michel?
I think TJ Yeldon.
TJ Yeldon, too, was good, actually. It was like, no, the crazy thing that always drove me crazy at the time was, like, everyone loved Fournette. And Fournette was good.
Yeah.
But it was like, dude, Derrick Henry would go and win the Heisman, but they're like, no, Fournette's better.
Yeah,
and
then the draft, too.
He went way higher than him in the draft. Fournette was never for 1 second better than Derrick Henry in college or the NFL.
I never understood that. And everyone would call me a Bama homer, and I was like, are we watching the same game?
Literally, I think people didn't expect Derrick Henry to hold up in the NFL for some reason, even though, look at him, he should hold up being that big.
Yeah.
But it is actually surprising that a dude that big hasn't had the injury, and because running, taking those hits, like you're big. I don't know. It just feels like the falls are harder.
Yeah, honestly. You would think. Yeah.
Anyway,
but Derrick
Henry's
alive.
the man. He's the man.
God, I love that.
I do too.
All right, what are you thinking here for the prediction? So just game overall, what are you saying?
If I'm saying like, all right, if I'm just like,
I guess I
final
can
score
throw
kind of
mine
deal?
out if it
All right,
makes it
yeah,
easier.
give it to
Sorry.
me. Give it to me first.
I think it's going to be terrifying. It's going to go down to the last second, and it's going to be a moment where we're like 10 seconds left. We're either going to kick a field goal or we're like passing it to Mark in the end zone. Everyone's about to just crap their pants. Look at that. Didn't say a cuss word. And Mark actually catches it, or Loop actually makes the kick, and it's just a flip of the script. Like you think we're gonna lose, but we just scrape it out, win by 3.
I'll
Just a
take that.
gritty win.
I'll take that. All right, if I had to guess, what's the score? Give us a score.
Oh,
I'm flipping it on you. I'm in on
Okay.
you. What's the score?
30-27.
All right, that's a good score.
No, I'll make it weird. 30-28.
Okay, that's
2 points.
That's a weird
Yeah.
score, dude.
Because I know the
Also,
spread's like 1.5.
So that makes the last drive even more. It's like we're
Yeah.
losing. We got to come back. I like that.
Exactly.
All right. I'm thinking. I'm gonna be conservative here. I mean, I think I'm gonna think it's similar. I think it'll be a close game. I'll probably go. Let's go 28-24. I know it's a similar score, but it's like
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Ravens because why not? I don't know about the whole what's gonna happen. I think I don't know if it'll be the last drive of the game kind of thing, but I think we're gonna get it done on the ground. I think cumulatively we'll probably rush for more than 200 yards on these fools, just because I'm thinking Lamar and Derrick and Keaton and the whole gang.
The gang gonna eat.
The gang will eat. I'm excited. I mean, I'm excited to see like just new additions. Obviously, I'm excited. I want to see what DeAndre Hopkins' role will be. Obviously, we're not going to know after 1 week.
Yeah, I think it'd be a little underwhelming week 1.
Yeah, I don't even expect
one catch for 20 yards.
All right, if I honestly with him, like by the end of the season, he has like 5 to 7 touchdowns, like 700 yards. Dude, that's like more.
I would love
500 yards. Give me, dude. That'd be great because it's like he just needs to be like our number 3 receiver, maybe like 4th or 5th target option. Like honestly,
perfect.
But anyway, I always go off. But
No, you're good.
Yeah, I think we'll win. It'll be a close game. Or, if they wanted a close game, I wouldn't be shocked either. Let's be honest here. Like, let's be completely honest. But I could also see this. I said the same thing in the playoffs last year. It'll be a close game probably. If it's a blowout, it'll be us winning. I don't see them blowing us out.
No chance.
We could blow them out without a doubt. I don't see us getting blown out by the Bills. That's why in my head I'm like, I think it could be a big win. But conservatively, 28, 24, whatever.
It would feel good to blow them out after last year.
It would, but
that would be great.
It's just frustrating too because I'm like, God, why would you just do this in the play?
That'd be so Ravens. We blow them out and then lose to Flacco week 2.
I mean, dude, yeah, we lost to the Raiders last year. We've lost to the Raiders several times last year.
Yeah, they kind of got our number, which is strange because they're not a good team.
Yeah. Anyway, no, I'm excited for the Flacco return too, but not all right, I had a couple bullet points. Do you have anything else?
Not really. Yeah.
The only because you asked me what I want to talk. The only other thing I'm thinking is all right. So I was like, who have we really lost from? We've lost some people. I think our biggest loss is McCarry. I really do think Patrick McCarry is genuinely the biggest loss.
Yeah.
I'm interested because I loved him, dude. He was so versatile. I didn't
just
like
having
it
a guy
when
that can plug in anywhere.
I didn't like it when he was starting. I loved it when he was just. He was great to have. I'm gonna miss him.
A good 6 lineman.
But no, we got Emory Jones. Who knows? Maybe they'll try to plug in a guy in that because they do some stuff where they'll have
Ben Cleveland seems like the plug-in lineman this year, fresh off his DUI.
I was about to say he's been down bad this offseason, but we got your back, Ben.
Oh yeah,
he's a big boy.
Yeah, he is. That must be terrifying to pull over a guy like that.
Yeah, dude. Nah, but I think that will be good, bro.
Yeah, if we do lose this game,
it's not the end of the world.
It's not the end of the world. Unlike Alabama, we're not gonna talk about that though. It is the end of the world. Yeah,
it felt like the end of the world when we were 2-0 last year. I mean 0-2. It genuinely felt like our season's over.
I was trying not to panic, but I was a little bit because the stat, most teams just start 0-2.
It just happens. I mean, even in 2019, we were 2-2. We were 2-2 before we went 14-2. It's like we literally we lost to the Browns and someone else 2-2, and then we go on a huge run.
I think I'm wearing the 2019 shirt.
Let's go, bro.
Honestly, I don't
even remember literally mosquito bites in here. Sorry, that's not a raining endorsement. The windows open. That's my fault.
Yeah.
Anyways.
But yeah, I think that might be it for Buffalo Hate Week. I was gonna bring in a bottle of buffalo sauce and light it on fire or something, but it's too good to waste. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. The crab cakes are better. I take that back. Are better, dude. If you guys can, go out to Buffalo. It's a great place.
The only other thing that comes to mind. Do you remember a couple years ago, Sean McDermott was like something about 9/11.
Yes. Oh my God.
Sean McDermott was
the
like,
pregame or
we gotta be like,
speech.
what did he say? Like the terrorists. He was like, the terrorists 9/11 were super
flawless execution. They had a plan. They went in there and they carried out the plan that they came in there with.
I can't
flawless
believe
execution. They stuck to the plan.
That is the craziest.
We were talking about being un-American earlier. Let's bring up that.
That is the funniest thing. The most ridiculous thing I've ever heard a coach say.
Yeah, if you guys want some stuff to argue with the Bills fans with on Twitter, bring up the McDermott 9/11 speech. Bring up the old Josh Allen tweets saying he likes touching little boys and saying stuff about not killing baby Hitler and all those wild things he said. All I'm saying is Lamar never said anything crazy. All Lamar did was just hang out with Kodak, and that's pretty cool.
Lamar said some funny things.
Yeah.
We're not going to say it.
Did you see the video of him in preseason?
Yeah.
That was funny.
I'm like, all right. That was hilarious.
I love him.
And like once a year, Lamar's like, I've had it with these people, and he just like goes off about something, and that's great.
That's a good thing about not having an agent. You just do whatever you want.
Yeah, bro. His mom's his agent. She just puts him in the time.
Yep.
Buffalo hate week. I hate them. I hate everyone besides the Ravens.
Yep. All right, I guess that's it. Thank you for coming on the show. It's Bam
problem,
Jacobs at the stable.
Thank
you guys. We'll see you next week.